Hey there everybody, welcome back. It's Gorton here with another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We're just headed back to talk with the father of that Selkath we rescued from the Sith base and maybe get a reward? I'm not really sure. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, we go this way. Human, you returned. Have you information for me? Have you discovered the fate of the missing Selkath youth? Have you news of my daughter? I have information for you, Jolee. You have done well. What have you learned? The Sith are training the Selkath youth in the ways of the Dark Jedi. This makes sense. It is a wonder I did not see this before. Manaan's greatest strength is our neutrality. If Malak brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, he will have a strong following among the Selkath people, strong enough to seize control of Manaan and our Kolto. My daughter Shessa, she too has been indoctrinated into the Sith camp. I've convinced your daughter to turn her back on the Sith ways. If you speak the truth, I am forever in your debt, and yet my joy is tempered by the knowledge that the Sith will still walk freely about Manaan. Hopefully the testimony of my daughter will be enough proof of their actions to make Otto City authorities take action. Maybe this datapad will help. Yes, I see this datapad has all the details of the entire Sith plot with the non-authorities. Will take action. I doubt the Sith will be banned from Manaan, but at the very least, they will face harsh restrictions on their Kolto exports. You have done much for me, human. Here are your credits, I promise you. I only wish I had more to give. Thank you. Okay. Now we head to the Republic embassies. Oh, no. Excuse me. Woo.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Huh. Okie dokie. That guy was not happy at all.
Jolee, what are you doing here? The Lord sent me, Sunrys. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case. Just like old times, eh, Jolee? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire? You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case. The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence can see that. Or so I thought. But the Selkath seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
There's a few things we need to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. I don't know what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Alasa was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please, I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Elassa, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to help me prove that I was... Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
I know you're guilty, Sunry. I've got the Republic's data recording.
So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then
That's not what the video showed.
killed her. Simple, really. Once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. I found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it. The Sith must have been spying on me and Elassa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence. So they planted their own evidence. Elassa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
We'll go on with the trial.
But Sunry is a murderer. I'm sorry, old friend, but you are. I can't approve of this. You go ahead, however, if that's what you think is best. I'm glad you decided to see reason in this. If I'm convicted, it could cause trouble for the Republic Embassy here on Manaan. And none of us want that now, do we?
I want to begin the trial now. Once the trial is begun, it cannot be stopped. Let's begin the trial. Let the record show that the trial of Sunry vs. Otto City Authority has commenced. Presiding are Judges Shelkar, Josa, Nelshan, Kota, Dula. Trial to determine the culpability of Sunry in the death of Sith Elassa. Representing Sunry is a defense member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? You are in no position to tell us, the judge. Powers to manipulate the minds of lesser critiques can be sought at their pinnacle can be swayed by such means. Okay, so I can't.
It is an honor to Anne.
Oh, why am I skipping? When the murder occurred, what is the testimony you wish to
The
give?
man I saw leaving, Sunry, left before I heard the blaster shot.
Impossible!
Near the top of the list of pertinent facts is what they are going to keep in mind is this. We will now begin by calling forth the witnesses to the crime and taking their testimony. After each witness has given their testimony, you have a cross-examine them. Yeah, blah blah blah. Debates and stuff. Prosecution will question the witness first.
You are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Do not undermine the witness.
Of course, Your Honor. Firith Me, what did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Elassa was fired.
Lassa is a dark Jedi, isn't she?
Yes, from what I could tell. She carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
No, this piece of evidence is very important. It establishes the character of Lassa and perhaps her intent in dealing with Sunrys. You have additional questions? Did you actually see the murder happen?
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
Your point is well taken, Arbiter. You have any additional questions?
I think it may have been. I mean, you'd have to be pretty stupid to leave something that important lying around, wouldn't you?
This argument has merit. You have any additional questions? I have no additional questions. Very well. Would you like to use this opportunity to poll the judges? No. Glupor! The prosecution may question the witness.
Glupor the Rhodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Glupor jiking mata Sunry mulira. Kingun jupa shak glupor. No ba mulira set jilai kunka.
This is clear then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elassa already dead behind him.
Perhaps, Sith. Perhaps. It is the turn of the defense to question the witness now. Did you plant the metal on Elassa?
Glupor, glupor.
Don't do it, Glupor.
What is it you wish to say, Glupor?
Glupor kan king David.
Paid by Sith to plant the metal.
Lies! Slander! I object!
Are you certain of this?
Glupor wonky.
Wonky. This new evidence puts the entire case in a new light. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? Did you see Sunry kill Elassa?
Glupor tong hiwa maji glupor aki unkotun sit. Glupor no mulira chuni mulira tong sun chubaka chupa glupor.
You wish to ask the... I have no additional questions. Would you like to poll the judges at this time? No. No more questions. The court will call out Elora, Sunry's wife.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Yes. I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elassa.
A supposition for now, prosecutor. Does the defense have any questions for the witness? Was it true your husband was having an affair with Elassa?
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
Be silent. You've already questioned the witness, prosecutor.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
This is very enlightening evidence. It will influence our deliberation considerably. I have no additional questions. No.
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors.
Sunry himself, huh?
Are you a war hero, Mr. Sunry? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Elassa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Elassa, my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith, you wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
I think you've said enough, prosecutor. Do you have any question to ask the accused? Alassa was a Sith spy, wasn't she?
Of course she was. Why would a young, beautiful Sith woman get with an old cripple like me?
You're not helping yourself, Sunry. You only give reason why you might kill her. He merely states facts. The incompetence of the murder indicates that her occupation was not the motive for the killing. The fact remains, Alassa was a Sith and likely a spy as well. Is there anything else you wish to ask the accused? You were going there to end the affair. Would the Sith object?
Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
Be silent, prosecutor. This is a valuable point. That lends some credence to your defense, Arbiter. I have no additional questions. No. The witnesses have all been called forward and questioned by both prosecution and defense. The prosecution will now present in closing its summary of the pertinent facts of this case.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Alassa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
Indeed. And your closing statements, Arbiter? Sith are obviously evil and Sith. Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her.
The Sith would not leave the medal of her killer clutched in her hand.
Time for argument to pass. You will do well to remember that. Does bring up a valid point. Is there anything else? Alassa was a spy? I find that highly unlikely, Arbiter. The Sith have no need for subception. But the Sith have been known for violence, deception, and murder before. That is also true. Is there another point you would make? No one witnessed the murder.
Oh, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
If you speak out of turn again, you will be forcibly ejected from the court. The Arbiter speaks a valid fact. Is there another point you would make? My arguments are complete. The court will deliberate amongst ourselves. This court hereby finds Sunry guilty of the murder of the Sith Alassa. According to with Selkath law, prescribed punishment for murder is death.
Sunry, no.
But due to the extenuating circumstances surrounding this case, and to not provoke additional tension between the Sith and Republic elements within Otto City, this sentence is commuted to a life term in Otto City prison.
No, Your Honors. I demand the death penalty.
You are in no position to argue, Sith. Do not think that your empire can pressure this court. We have made our decision.
This is the will of the court, but it doesn't feel like justice to me.
Sunry?
Well, I mean, he did kill her, so... Oh, well... I lost items? What did I lose? Oh, well... I gonna be able to get in here still? Nope, it is locked. I am no longer an arbiter. Ooh, I leveled up. That is always nice. Skills. Okay. What do I want to get? What does this do? Drawing upon the dark side of the force, the user can channel the force into a bolt of raw energy and unleash it upon the enemy. No power has been as effective as the Force Scorch, though. That one is so overpowered, I like it. I like it a lot. East Central. Going to the Republic Embassy.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base?
Yes, here it is.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manaan is the sole source of KOTOR, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it.
Intel Bacta. What has the Republic done?
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes KOTOR exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manaan anyway. So we made a deal.
What sort of deal?
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest KOTOR directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact. Possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
What happened down there?
We don't know. We just don't know. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
How will I get down there?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our KOTOR packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Alright. Let's head down there, alright? Oh, this guy is still laying on the ground. They can clean that up. Sheesh. Use the submersible. Ooh. There we go. Game decided to freak out a little on me. Pretty. Antidote. A dead body. A lot of dead bodies. Another footlocker. Yeah.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
I'm Gorton. Calm yourself down.
No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
I'm not going anywhere.
We have to. We have to leave. The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere. And the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
What happened to the scientists?
They're dead. All dead. They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them, so we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Ferox are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us.
I have to get into the station.
No! I locked the doors so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all...
I have no choice.
If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
Okie dokie then. $100, 25, 10. Thermal detonator. Nice. Okay. A computer spike. Perfect. I don't care about the schematics. I'll fight them all naturally. I just want to see what I'm up against. Alright. Now that I know, let's get in there. Good work, team. Oh, incredible. Alright, with that everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end that one here. I hope everyone enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.